Welcome back to another deep dive where I go over anything and everything FPS related, whether that's Call of Duty, Destiny, X Defiant, or anything that I'm just kind of interested in and feel like I want to share to you guys. So let's find out what we're diving into now, shall we?
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, it's Elrod. We are back with another video, and what a week it's been for FPS gaming in general, right? I mean, it's Halo World Championship this weekend. Call of Duty's open beta is here, and it's just, I think, unanimous. Everyone agrees. COD is back, and what's crazy is both games are now under the same umbrella with Xbox and Microsoft because Activision has been acquired for the small price of $69 billion. Yes, $69 billion. Doll hairs. 6-9 billion. That's just some crazy money. And overall, I think this is going to be a positive for Activision. But I think one thing that is for sure a positive is that Bobby Kotick is out. He's taking his severance package, his golden parachute of $400 million worth of stocks within the company, and he is getting out. I think most people are aware who Bobby Kotick is. He was the former president of Activision. Now that title is going to be held by Phil Spencer, the president of Microsoft Xbox. But Bobby Kotick is especially known within the competitive COD community because he's just known as the dude with a bunch of millionaire friends and athletes who were like, hey, I got this $300 million esports league that you guys should invest in. And once everybody invested in it and his pockets were nice and full, it looks like he's waddling his way out. And I think Zumo would just say that this is just good business, specifically for Bobby Kotick, but for nobody else. So I am glad to see that dude leave. Not just because of that, but he was just surrounded with just a bunch of controversy. And truthfully, the dude just feels like scum. And we want all the scum out. So I am glad that he is gone. Well, until 2023, he's here. But I think once 2024 happens, the next season of Call of Duty and everything, he will be officially out. Xbox, Microsoft will be making the decisions. And hopefully we could see the COD League go back to something like MLG, Major League Gaming, and move away from the franchise league like it's a real world sport like football. Now, the Modern Warfare 3 beta is out and everyone is voicing their opinions. It's the glorified DLC for Modern Warfare 2. The maps suck. The delay after slide canceling feels weird. And why does my operator still get the absolute wind knocked out of him every time he goes to dive? And lastly, why are the only guns I can use the Striker and the MCW? I mean, these are probably your opinions if you only look at the platform X or the app formerly known as Twitter to get your opinions. But if you sat down and you played the game, you probably still agree that the map's choice isn't the best, but the game itself feels great. Modern Warfare 3, the bare bones of it, is a great game. And honestly, I've been saying this quite a lot, but it feels like what X Defiant was trying to be. A nice arcadey arena shooter. And my only real complaint comes from skill-based matchmaking. And I don't want to die on every hill like on a thought that I believe in, but I will die on this hill. If you were playing a public game, an open match, there should be no skill-based matchmaking, or it should be so loose that it doesn't even feel like it's really there. But once you go into a ranked mode, that thing is skin tight, form fitted SBMM. And after watching some videos, really around exclusive Aces videos, he does just a good job breaking down the game and just breaking down the beta. I learned that something that I didn't know about. I literally was today years old when I found out about this. But every COD that you and I have played since Modern Warfare 2019 has tracked our kills, our stats, our win-loss. It's tracked it and bring those stats over to the next title, and then the next title, and then the next title. Meaning every title for Call of Duty, the SBMM is just getting tighter and tighter and tighter, making some of the games just so miserable because the game is literally rigged. Literally rigged. COD's SBMM logic wants you to have a solid, hard, crisp 1.0 KD and a 1.0 win-loss record. And what's crazy is the harder that you try to improve, the less you're rewarded. But the less you try, the more you're rewarded. I mean, saying that out loud just sounds counterintuitive, does it not? I mean, I would imagine if you want to motivate your player base to play and get more hours onto the game, that the more that they try, the better that they would do. And you can't tell me that this is for player retention because I swear to God, it's not. No one wants to work a 40-hour work week to come home and have to try on every single game. It'd be nice to play like 5 games with no SBMM just to get warmed up, get the thumbs warm, and then go into a ranked match with your boys and actually have to try a little bit. But just to try from the first game to the last game on, and as I said before, the harder you try, the less you're rewarded. The less you try, the more you're rewarded. That cannot be the secret formula for how to get players to retain in your game. It just cannot be. And to me, it's like, why are we overthinking this? Once more, I'm going to die on this hill, and I'm going to say it proud of my chest. If you play a public game, the only thing it should be focused on is connection, making sure your connection is as prime as it can be for that game. If you go into a ranked game, then you can add your SBMM, and maybe connectivity gets pushed down a little bit on the priority list, and the SBMM, or what your actual rank is, gets pushed higher. But one thing we're not even talking about too is when we have SBMM, it's not just the skill-based matchmaking, the logic behind that, but there's also a hidden ranking system, most commonly known as like an HMRR or something like that. It's like a hidden matchmaking rank or something along those lines, where it's like averaging your score per minute, the amount of buttons you're pressing per minute. It's just this, I know you guys have probably seen it strolling on Twitter and Instagram, where Activision Call of Duty has these patented copyright systems of like these crazy SBMM type logic, where the better you do or the better your aim is, the smaller the hitbox is. But if somebody's really bad and can't ever hit anything, it actually increases the hitbox on you. It's just, to me, it's wild. Overall, I don't want this video to come across like I'm harping on the game. The one specific thing of just SBMM is too tight. Open it up on open matchmaking. When it's ranked, let's tighten it down. But I think this is where I'm going to end on my COD tangent. And for the 3 people who have been keeping up with Halo and the HCS, let's just kick back and talk Halo for a second, because in Seattle, Worlds is going down and Optic is looking locked. And I kind of expect my first, second, third to be Optic going back-to-back, Cloud9 playing a really tough competitive finals game, and then Sentinels beating out Space Station Gaming for third, with Space Station Gaming coming in fourth. However, I could be totally wrong, and we could see it Optic and Space Station Gaming in the final. I don't know. Those top 4, kind of like in the CDL, where it's going to be NYSL, Optic, FaZe, and Ultra. One of those 4 teams could win. And granted, I love Halo, so I can sit back and watch Halo all day. I mean, that was my main game before Call of Duty. But what's crazy to me is I have gone on Twitter and I'm actively looking for Halo news, and I can't find it because everyone's talking about Modern Warfare 3. So I think we could say the hype around Modern Warfare 3 is real. COD is back, and it just blows me away because Halo announced that next season they're abandoning the BR starts and bringing in the Bandit Rifle. So I guess instead of the Battle Rifle, they're bringing in the Bandit Rifle, which is still a BR. Hopefully they can get the right BR in the game. And I ain't talking about Bandit Rifle, I ain't talking Battle Rifle, I'm talking about a Battle Royale, baby. And we all know that the biggest missed opportunity in just gaming, whether it be first person, MMO, single player, the biggest missed opportunity was Microsoft fumbling the bag and not bringing out a Halo Battle Royale, because that legitimately could be the biggest game on the planet. But until they get their head out of their ass and they realize that BRs aren't just a phase, and that it honestly saved gaming, because arena shooters, even though they're fun, they're not the thing that most people want to play. But in fact, it is a BR. I don't know. I feel like I'm just going off on a tangent here, but I'm going to be interested to see how these Bandit Rifle starts play out in competitive Halo. You never know. We might go back in and give it a shot next season, because Season 5 of Halo Infinite, I believe it's called The Reckoning, looks amazing. But with this said, I want to know, what are you guys doing around the Modern Warfare 3 beta? Did you guys get a code? Or are you just watching your favorite streamers play? Are you guys interested in Halo and the HCS at all? Because I think next season, 2024, is going to be a pretty good year for Halo. Though it sucks because I feel like every other FPS game is going to fall behind to how good Modern Warfare 3 is. If this is the only thing that you could take away from this video, Modern Warfare 3, the bones of it, the foundation of it, is a great game, and I hope that Sledgehammer takes the multiplayer and Warzone and just runs with it and takes it as far forward as they can. I know it's the weekend, so you guys are probably watching some football and some other sports, so let me know. I want to know what my community is up to on this weekend. I did start a new job on Monday, this upcoming Monday on the 16th, and it's going to require me to work a full 40-hour week. I'll be working in television and broadcasting, so I think the only time I'm going to be able to make these videos probably once a week on the weekend, and then I'll stream, at night when I get off work every day. Follow me on X, at formerly known as Twitter. I post up all my updates and everything there. But with that said, I hope you guys like the videos. If you learned anything at all, please like and subscribe. If you're already part of the crew, share this video with a friend. That way you keep them in the loop with all the cool shit that's going on in and around gaming. And as always, I challenge all of you beautiful bastards, make somebody laugh today. Be a light in someone's life, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.